Hi, good afternoon everyone. Today we are here at Seaworld San Diego. You guys have always seen me post a lot of Seaworld Orlando. But we are here at San Diego Park for the first time. I've actually never been here before. It's pretty sunny today. Wind is a bit chilly, but yeah, I think it's going to be a good day. It's so busy here compared to the one in Orlando. But maybe that is because it is Sunday. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's go inside now. So our first stop at SeaWorld San Diego is to see the animals. So here you can also see the orcas swimming around. We're planning on checking out orca encounter later, so we'll see more of the orcas later on today. Oh, so cute! They have sea otters here that you can actually see swimming around. Oh, they're so cute!
Destroying its insulating properties. Because of the majority of the sea otter's diet is shellfish, the toxins from pollution as well as naturally occurring toxins can become concentrated in our tissue. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and other agencies that help rehabilitate California's sea otters.
So definitely something different here at San Diego than at Orlando. It's a SeaWorld Rescue Junior, which when I saw this online, I thought it was like a little attraction for kids, but I mean, technically it is an attraction. It's a play area for the kids. It looks like this is the little kids area. They have the water, they have a play structure. There's also some other little rides here. So in Orlando, they only have the Sesame Street area, which is like full of rides for little kids. But here at the SeaWorld Rescue Junior, they have a lot of rides for kids. This one looked like it was kind of like a kind of teacups looking ride. Here we have the Rescue Riders, which I think it goes up and down, you know, in like a slow motion for kids, nothing too crazy. There's the Rescue Rafter. You guys can see it. It's the little boat ride, kind of like the Sesame Street kind of worm, the earthworm looking ride. Similar motion. It looks like here in this area you can take some pictures and learn a little about SeaWorld Rescue Team. So yeah, it's a good area for little kids. It's very cute. Another thing that's different is here we have a Two-toed sloth. Yeah, that's that is unique. Definitely there are no sloths at SeaWorld Orlando. And this is actually one of the animal interactions that you can also purchase, taking a picture with a sloth. See, where is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I know you guys can't really see it. It's sleeping inside its little barrel, and the glare is really bad. But yeah, it is inside the barrel. Here in this area by the Emperor Coaster, we have some more Hollow Scream stuff. Some creepy broken porcelain dolls. This looks like probably like a scare zone area. Yeah, here's a set over there with some of the disfigured dolls. Yeah, it looks like this area down here is a pretty big scare zone. Down by Emperor, there's a lot of disfigured and broken dolls and some other things. There's some scarecrows down that way. Here they also have the Journey to Atlantis ride. Here we also have a Nautilus Theater, but this one is the Nautilus Amphitheater. And it looks like the Nautilus Amphitheater from here. I know you guys can't see it very well, but this looks more like an outdoor stadium. So it's not like an indoor theater like at SeaWorld in Orlando. Maybe this is where they have sea lions? I'm not sure. Here in this area by their penguin encounter, we have some Hollow Scream stuff. It looks like here is the maybe pirates, kind of pirates theming area. Maybe one of the scare zones that they have for the Hollow Scream event tonight. Oh, okay, there's no, this is where they have some shows. Call of the Siren is actually here. They have some show times here, so this is a stage show that they have. Here we have the Wild Arctic and the new Arctic Rescue roller coaster. So here the penguins are actually behind a glass, unlike in SeaWorld Orlando where you get a chance to go into their habitat and it's just freezing in there. Here you can only see them behind the glass and it's on a moving walkway, so it doesn't take very long to go inside. Eventually it does bring you to the other side, and it does prevent people from standing there too long taking photos, so it is very efficient. Yeah, and also here you could also see penguins outside. There's a few outside in the California sun. I didn't think penguins would be cold enough being out in the sun, but they seem to be enjoying it. So we are inside Wild Arctic now, and yeah, something kind of neat. The area where you see the beluga whales is actually completely outside, outside in the sunshine. So yeah, there's beluga whales in there. Yeah, something pretty cool inside the Wild Arctic is they actually have a real ice wall. Yes, it's not fake. Ceiling is fake, but this part that everyone's touching is real. It is ice, it is cold. So if you're feeling a bit warm here in Southern California, you can come here and touch the ice, cool yourself down. Here's some exclusive Hollow Scream merchandise. Some t-shirts and some cups. There's a sweatshirt over there. Fleece throw blanket. So yeah, so Hollow Scream is tonight. So SeaWorld will be closing at 7. So we got a few hours still. Here at SeaWorld, we do have the Dia de los Muertos. There's some of the things there for the celebration. Very pretty. Huh. Here's a new place I never saw before. Rita's. We do have one actually in Florida, but I've never tried it before. Looks like they have Italian ice and frozen custard here. And for the Dia de los Muertos celebration, there's also the stand here. They sell nachos and tortas. So they sell carne asada nachos, carnitas nachos, carne asada and carnitas tortas, roasted corn. So yeah, kind of Mexican food here. Here's one of the scare zones for Hollow Scream. Looks like the graveyard area. As you guys can see here, it has some funny names: Gravy Marker and Bob Be Gone. Just in time, Harry B. Rotten. It's funny. Here's some other funny graveyard names. Bury A. Live and Rigor Mortis. So yeah, some funny gravestone puns here. So we are gonna head over and see Dolphin Adventures. Just kind of curious to see if it's the same or different than the one in Orlando. We're gonna check out some of the shows here today. Something else different from Orlando, they do have a pretty big arcade here. I don't think the one in Orlando has an arcade. Yeah, not sure. So we are now here at Dolphin Adventures. It's a pretty busy day here. Stadium is almost all full. And unlike the one in Orlando, there isn't really any covered seating. It's just completely out in the sun. So it does get pretty hot here. After Dolphin Adventures, we are here at Orca Encounter. Here, the theming is really cool. It looks like the northwest. There's mountains and waterfalls and fake pine trees.
It's critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this
perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. The wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue.
Dolphin Encounter and Orca Encounter and Dolphin Adventures are pretty cool. I did enjoy Dolphin Adventures much more than in Orlando. And Orca Encounter was very educational, but I like how they showcased the orca behaviors much more better than in Orlando. So now we are seeing the sea lions. Yeah, here actually they don't have as much of a space. It's pretty cramped compared to the one in Orlando, so I do prefer seeing them in Orlando more than here. So here we have the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium. Unfortunately, there is no shows today. Yeah, I don't know if the stadium is going under refurbishments. Since this is a weekend, it is Sunday, it should be open, but there's no shows today. So yeah, unfortunately, no Sea Lion show today. Maybe next time. Yeah, so we're gonna come back in a little bit for the OP Otters Spooktacular Surprise Show inside the theater over here. Yeah, so this is the show that I've never heard of before, but it looks cute. Kind of looks like it might be for kids, but yeah, I don't know when we'll be back at Seaworld San Diego, so it'd be cool to check it out. Well, this is definitely something you don't get in Orlando. Just here next to the Mission Bay Theater for the OP Otter Spooktacular, you can see an amazing view of San Diego over there. People on their boats enjoying the Sunday afternoon. It looks like on the other side is public. It's just here at SeaWorld is where it's private area. But yeah, it's I never knew that you could actually see the rest of San Diego from here. It's really cool. We are now in the theater watching OP Otter's Halloween Spooktacular. It is very full in here. It's definitely very popular, and yes, I was right. It is definitely for kids. So it looks like it's a bunch of characters, a bunch of SeaWorld characters, OP Otter, and some of his friends on stage. And there is a lady there as a witch, and yeah, it looks kind of like a Halloween sing-along. But yeah, it's very cute. Definitely recommend to see for little ones.
Greetings, lords, ladies, and people of all ages. I just love a good party.
Alright, so we're back now from Seaworld San Diego. It was a pretty good time. It was definitely worth the money. We were quite fortunate actually to find a good deal on Groupon. It cost us $70.99, so like $80 per person instead of like $120 per person. So yeah, we did get a pretty good deal, so that was great. We did have to pay for parking, unfortunately, as we are not pass holders here at SeaWorld San Diego. So parking was expensive, $30, but it was definitely worth the visit. It was really cool to see a new SeaWorld. I've never been to SeaWorld San Diego before, as I said previously. And yeah, I would love to visit all the SeaWorlds around the world. Next, definitely got to visit SeaWorld San Antonio. But yeah, I really enjoyed SeaWorld San Diego. Unfortunately, they didn't have as many shows as I was hoping they would. There were a lot of things like shut down, like the Nautilus Amphitheater. They had some kind of area where it looked like they had a water show previously. Sea Lion Stadium was also shut down, so no Sea Lion show, as I showed you guys. But I enjoyed Dolphin Adventures. It was the same show that we used to have actually at SeaWorld Orlando before they turned ours into Dolphin Adventures in Orlando. But the one in Orlando is just kind of a 10-minute short educational show, just showing you how the dolphins swim, and it's not very entertaining. So yeah, the Dolphin Adventures here was a lot better. Orca Encounter was kind of similar. It was kind of similar. It was very educational, but it was different than Orca Encounter in Orlando too, because this Orca Encounter was more, they had like more, it was a more immersive experience. The video was very educational and scientific, but they did a good job to really show you and educate you about orcas, and then they would show you with the actual orca doing the same things that you see in the video. So it was a lot better than Orca Encounter in Orlando, which you just kind of listen to the trainers talk to you in the video. So definitely I think shows are better at SeaWorld San Diego. I didn't ride anything, as mostly it was all big roller coasters. But the rides were different. Manta was totally different than Manta in SeaWorld Orlando. And there was the new Arctic roller coaster, which my husband did and not me, and that was pretty cool. He said it was very smooth and it was a great ride. SeaWorld San Diego was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. We did actually spend about 5 hours in the park. So yeah, I think if you were to ride all the rides, I think you would need the whole day in the park, from park open to park close. But yeah, it was well worth the visit, well worth the drive. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.